Right, so we're starting to strip out the 140 engine out the Supermoto bike. I've got the exhaust off, sump guard, took a couple of engine bolts out, undid all the wiring, clutch cable, throttle cable needs to come off next, and then we'll drop the engine out the bottom and pop it in here. And that's the plan anyway, but all going all okay so far. Alright, so there we have it, there's the engine out. So we'll get the this one tidied up. Going to sort a new engine out for this one, so big thanks to Crispin. He's going to put a 160 lump in it for me, which is awesome, and hopefully give me a bit more ponies as well, so that'd be cool. So we'll get that engine on order and then get this put back together, and in the meantime crack on with this Grasstrack. I'm going to take a few bits off this before we put it in the Grasstrack frame. So I've got to whip the manifold and carb off, take off this kickstart. I've got a replacement straight kickstart, that's obviously Supermoto frame specific because it kicks out, as you can see. Oh, it's a bit squeaky, need a bit of oil on that. Take the sprocket out, as the Grasstrack runs a 428 chain instead of a 420, which we use in Supermoto, which is on order, and then we'll have a go at popping it in the Grasstrack frame. So the engine's in, so that's all fairly straightforward, just two bolts holding it in on there, but we've encountered a few problems I can see already. First one being haven't got clearance here, as you can see, to get the manifold on, so might have to do something creative with this or look at a different shaped manifold. So to Google I go. And the second one is the clutch cable isn't long enough to reach on this bike, so I'll have to look into some longer clutch cables if they do them for the pit bikes. If not, I have to maybe get something custom made, but I'll pick some of the brains of the ever helpful GT140 lads. Shout out to Trevor, by the way, who's been really helpful and sending me loads of messages and bits and pieces on the build, so that's great. So that's as far as we've got. Yeah, we'll do some googling and hopefully carry on soon, and hopefully the bits will arrive tomorrow so I can do the sprockets, chain on, that kind of thing, yeah, pop the kickstart on some of the other little bits and pieces I can get on with. But yeah, definitely got a couple of issues. Obviously ain't going to go very far with without a carb on it, is it? So got to sort that next. Right, that's one little problem sorted. Whilst on my dog walk, I was having to think about obviously how to gain clearance here, and then I had a eureka moment and thought, well, these inside of these is countersunk as standard. So then I thought, obviously, why don't you just run a bolt through there and there, which will do the same thing. So we can fit our carb on like so, which I think will fit once it's obviously got air filter on. I've got that trumpet off it. So that is another little problem solved. So next up, got to do some research and find a clutch cable that's gonna reach up to there. So we're a bit short at the minute, so I'm gonna measure this one up and then see what Google can offer. But good, we can crack on now.